With better training, our officers are out making better decisions and keeping our community safe.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Officer Knutson, and in this episode of the Perspective Project, I wanted to focus on the topic of training here at BPD. In addition to providing viewers with an overview of what training looks like here at our department, I also wanted to talk about why it's so important and discuss some of the biggest challenges with providing ongoing training to our officers throughout their entire career. In order to better understand this issue, I reached out to two of our previous training officers. Both of these individuals were responsible for organizing training for the entire department, and they have a unique perspective on this topic. I also reached out to two of our current instructors to find out what motivated them to get involved with the training program here at BPD. I hope this video gives viewers a better idea of what the training looks like for the officers who are responding to calls in your community. Thanks for watching.
Over the course of an officer's career, it really breaks down to two phases for officers training. The first phase involves officers preparing for the academy. They're learning things that they're going to need to be successful at the academy. And then the next phase, we're really focusing on allowing officers to get as much training as possible. There is a state mandate that we have 24 hours that officers have to get every year, and we afford over 120 hours for officers. With better training, our officers are out making better decisions and keeping our community safe.
Some of the training that we cover is held in the classroom. Those topics could include crisis intervention training, use of force training as well, legal updates where we have the prosecutor come and talk to us about new laws or court cases that have come through, and force science as well, which is the science behind police work in stressful situations and how our body reacts to that stress. There's also hands-on and skills training that we offer every year. Some of those topics include the Emergency Vehicle Operations Course, Defensive Tactics, which covers everything from handcuffing, ground control techniques, and weapons retention, active shooter or violent intruder response training, range training, and then we also have our less lethal tools that we need to qualify in, and those include OC spray, baton, taser, pepper ball, and less lethal shotgun. Additional training that we provide can include de-escalation training, working with the fire department and training with them for active shooter response. We work with mental health stakeholders and various agencies in the community to have them come in and train with us. We also have officers that are in specialty units and they require additional training as well. Some of those units include SWAT, the bomb unit, crisis negotiators, civil disturbance unit, and UAS, which is unmanned aerial systems.
Instruction comes from outside personnel on occasion, which involves our officer wellness or crisis intervention. But primarily our instructors are from in-house. So we have officers that go through a certification process. So we are able to learn the information and then provide it to our officers. And that really does help because there's a familiarity with instruction and the instructor.
As an instructor for the Bellingham Police Department, I have the opportunity to train in several different areas. I'm a taser instructor. I am one of our tactical instructors. I work as a driving instructor, and then I'm also a field training officer. And field training officers are responsible for training new officers when they graduate the academy, taking them and helping them learn how to take what they learned and apply it to the road so that they can be a solo officer by themselves. Early on in my career, I realized that one of the things that sets our department apart from other agencies is our training division, the quality and caliber of our training. And I was fortunate early in my career to be the recipient of that. And so as I progressed, I saw it as an opportunity to return that to newer officers and to continue to hold the standard of the department, but also investing in the future of the Bellingham Police Department and the city of Bellingham.
So I currently am one of our defensive tactics instructors at the department, and I got involved with that program in early 2014. I enjoy being a trainer for a number of reasons. I feel like it's rewarding, it's challenging, it's fun. It provides me the opportunity to work with the majority of the department all the way up to the chief, in a manner that's just different, a different capacity than working out in the field with officers. I believe Jiu-Jitsu is important for officers to learn for a variety of reasons. You know, one, it's an equalizer as far as not having to just use brute force in trying to detain or control an out of control subject. When words and other de-escalation tactics aren't working, I believe it provides us the opportunity to bring control to an out of control situation. You know, I feel like we all come to training with the same goal in mind, to be the safest officer possible in doing our jobs, and being a part of that process, being involved in it, it's very rewarding. I always come away feeling energized and excited, and it's fun to be a part of that.
Some of the biggest challenges that we have with training are staffing, budget, time. Most of our instructors here at the department are fellow officers, so we need to find time to be able to send them to the proper training that they need in order to maintain their certifications. Also, as far as training days, we're very fortunate here at Bellingham Police that we do offer one training day a month to every officer. However, that requires making sure those instructors can also attend that training, and sometimes we don't have enough officers to work patrols, so those officers will get pulled from their training to be put back on patrol.
One of the challenges of training is we have to train just for our everyday training, like handcuffing, how we talk with people, but we also have to have our officers prepared for some events we hope never happen, like active shooter or a hostage situation. Having the skills and equipment to deal with those types of emergencies is a necessary part of our job, and we want to be prepared as well as possible while still focusing on everyday parts of our job.
We are required or expected by the public to have a lot of skills and be able to handle a lot of different types of situations. So it's important for those officers to be able to come in and have the experience and training they need to safely take care of the situation that the public hopes us to be able to take care of in a safe manner.
I think training is important because our motto is committed to community. And by giving good training to our officers, they're going out making good decisions and keeping themselves and our community safe.